ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് നോവലാണ് വായിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അപ്പം ജോയി ദത്ത എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഇന്ത്യൻ ഓതറിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റോറിയാണ്. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം തന്നെ എൻ്റെ ലൈവിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. വെൽക്കം ടു ലൈവ്. അപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങിയാലോ? ഇന്നലെയൊക്കെ വായിച്ച റാം കെയർ ഓഫ് ആനും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ നോവലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുമായിരിക്കും. നമുക്കപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങിയാലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. പാർട്ട് 1, ദ നേർഡ് ബോയ്. When I was a little child, I could squeeze between the tiny book racks, where no books would dare find a space with my favorite Roald Dahl book, and stay there till the end of that shift, away from the bullies, protected from people who didn't appreciate book. I have grown up sitting in such secret places in the last decade. I have gained inordinate height, thought my weight has remained constant, making me resemble and praying mantis, gangly, awkward, and strange with spectacled eyes. Mom think I am beautiful. Today I sit the corner, almost embarrassed, my extraordinarily long legs folded awkwardly under the chair as I read my favorite henna joke book for the 13th time this year. The table I sit on engraved with the name of my favorite author and poet and lines from books I have read when younger. I would scratch out the name of every book I would read with a compass. I stopped when I realized that all books, like all writers, are equally good. And Dad slapped me and told me that I was supposed to destroy library property. The word destroy stuck in my head, and I wondered if the engraving name of book and writer that I didn't actually like anymore or would recommend anyone to read would destroy anything. Now I use permanent markers which are anything but permanent, and I continuously remove the name and the writer I wouldn't want anyone else to read. Indraprastha Book Library was set up 1926. Its best days behind it were now its patrons are mostly old people who still look for books that are long forgotten and out of print. In all probability, one can find the book here given they have the requisite patience to find it amongst the books and journals and magazines caked and piled and racked in the 600 shelves spread over 4 floors. The library still uses an archaic cataloging software that hardly works. Dad is still at his desk, and I figure I have 4 more hours to finish the book. I know I will finish it in 2. Namaste Deep, reading the same book again. Asha, a woman of 52 years who has been working here almost as long as Dad, smiled her toothy smile and asked. She wipes the floor with a wet rag, but the floor doesn't dry up easily because the ceiling is too high and the fan above rotates with painful slowness. I nod and say there are not many books around here, and she smiled at the and she get back to her mopping and I get back to my book. It is about father and a little girl and the road trip they go on after her mother dies in an accident. It's tragic, but it's also funny and beautiful, like all good books are. I always cry reading the book, not when the mother dies, but when they order for three people at a pit stop and the girl takes the third plate and eats from it and says, I am growing up, I need food. It's time, Dad say, peering over my shoulder. I am darkening the name Henna joke on the table. I intend to rub it off some days. I answered guilty, even though it's been 10 years since the compass engraving incident. It's okay, no one come to this part of the library anymore. All kids want to do is go behind the racks, and Dad stopped mid-sentence, seeing me blush. Did you read anything good today? He asked, and I pointed to the book and Dad smiled out of occasion, like the father in the book smiled at the daughter. We leave the floor and walk to the elevator, the kind that looked like wrought iron cage. I- the kind of elevator people get stuck in and die and exit the building. I waved to an auto rickshaw. Dad haggles and the auto driver causes the fuel prices. Did Ma call you? I asked. Yes, she did. Is she still angry with you? She told me she has made aloo posto and doi much. I think you should meet her halfway, Dad said, trying to be the calm pacifist. She can bribe me with food, although I have accepted that she has made the right move towards reconciling with me. But like every expert negotiator, I will bide my time and sit this one out. I say and think about dinner. My mouth waters with anticipation. It's strange how much I love food and yet how ex- excruciatingly thin I am. If only you could be an expert negotiator and save us some money on these auto rides back home. That mocks. Whatever, I am just angry that you are on her side. I retort. She gorgeous and she cooked great food. When you are just a tall, lanky boy who's only useful to change fused light bulbs. He laughed and flipped to the page he had bookmarked before and started reading even as the shaky auto threatens to knock the book out of this hand. It is a poetry book by Rabindranath Tagore, and like very Bengali, he is devoted, the irritatingly multi-talented man. It, it's awful quiet at dinner till the voices of distraught housewives in the Bengali serial fill up the bedroom. Mom is at one side of the bed, hardly eating. I am on the other, my plate resting on the day's newspaper, which is spread across the bed. Have you decided? She asked, her eyes fixed on the television. Yes, ma, I declare I have to go. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I can't just let go because you think I will die hungry or get kidnapped. I protest. Do whatever you want to do. Why do you ask me anything? Then she grumbles and eats, her nostrils flared, cheeks flushed. It is not big deal, Mamoni. He will go there for few days and come back. It's a very short project, isn't it? They are asking him to code software for cataloging for libraries. It's exciting for him, Dad says, and pats mom's back. I don't know, she answered, blinking her tears away, shaking her heard him, I am sure. Plus, he is all grown up for God's sake. He taller than both of us put together. Mom starts crying, and the next instant, in the blink of an eye, like an invisible ninja, is next to me, hugging me, drowning me in her tears, kissing me, wailing all the while. I am an only child, protected and loved beyond what is healthy for any kind to be, because parents die and then one has to go on road trip, just like it happened in the book I read this morning. You will go so far away, Babu. Why do you have to go? Can you just say here and do something? What will I do you? And what if something happened to you? Mom sobbed, her tears wetting her face and mine. I will be okay there, Ma. We will always be in touch over the phone. It's not like the olden days. Remember, technology, it will keep us connected constantly. I assure her, and if the project ends early, I will come back. Who will feed you there? She asks and smothers me in huge again, and then make a small bowl of rice and fish and put it in my mouth. You will grow so weaker than this, I respond, and my father laughed. I weigh 58 kilograms and I am 6 feet 3 inches. My waist worth the envy of runway model. She cries some more at this the serial end, and we eat. Mom keep blinking away her tears, and I daydream about cataloging algorithm for library that would allow the books I like to be easily discovered, allowing me to slip in my own recommendations, quite like the desk in the library with the book names engraved on it, only in binary and inside the computer. But I hope not to destroy. I am already I am really bad sketch artist. All the people in my sketches look nearly alike. They all have crooked noses and slender bodies. The building always laid to the right. The birds and the bees are always dots and scratches. And yet I sketch when I am extraordinarily bored. Not because I don't like the advanced Java class in all its binary glory, but because I know it too well. What are you sketching? Manasi asked. She is texting furiously on her iPhone. It's new, and Hugh has a glittery case with a picture of the five boys who look alike and call themselves One Directions on it, and the screen is crowded with application. I'm not sketching, I am doodling. I lie. Dude, you are licking your lips and your concentration is like a snippers. You are definitely sketching, she said, looking up momentarily and then get back to texting. I really love the touch response of this phone, and your sketching is really bad, like really bad. Thank you for the confidence in my work. You are a true friend, I say, and put the pencil down. At least she's honest. And who are you texting anyway? I ask. It's not like you have any friend other than me. Oh, shut up. I have Aman. She protests. Aman doesn't text you. I say, looking around. Where is he? By the way, I don't know, he must be with his bimbo girlfriend. Who cares? She say, you know what? Yesterday I saw this really cute boy running on the adjacent treadmill and he kept looking at me, and then I kept looking at him, and then he ran faster and faster and looked at me, and I wondered whether he was trying to run away from me. She gave out a sigh, me, and I wondered whether she was trying to run away from me. She gives out a sigh. Cute boys always bring up in her conversations. Whenever Aman's girlfriend pop up in our conversation, Manasi is a smart and large. Aman's girlfriend wears pretty clothes and has a thin waist. I think you should have run faster. You would have lost a few pounds. I poked teasingly. Thanks, Einstein, she said. You could use a few pounds on your bonus hurt when you sit down. How does it feel to have like no flesh? It feels great, then I can rush fast. So when a zombie apocalypse happen, you would make an easy and wholesome meal, and I will not, I answer back, even in death. I will be of use, she say, and smile, showing all 10,000 of her teeth. You are teaching me Java later. I nod. The class end disperses, and no one take note of us sitting or at the last bench, one sketching and the other texting nameless friend who I am jealous of, since Manasi is my only friend apart from Aman, whose where, whereabouts are presently unknown. New Delhi Technological Institute (NDTI) is not the most brilliant or unique or reputed engineering college in and around New Delhi, but it is certainly the most conventionally located, if capital city can be assumed to be the center of the country of a country, then NDTI was also literally at the center of India, and we are where the center of the country, sketching and texting. That my college mates are Iceland or a cluster of Iceland become clearer in the canteen, which is one of the older parts of the college, because education or not, food is food. The cool students are in the corner sharing pictures, making plans. The studios ones are sharing notes. The buff students are discussing gym routine, and there are no passageway that connect this island of people to one another. You still didn't tell me. Who are you texting? I asked. I am not texting, I am instant messaging. It's my brother, she said. The one who gifted me the phone. You should get new phone too. I don't need to instant message anyone. I am pretty sure no one is in such the hurry to receive my message, and my phone is fine. I can call and I can text. I don't need application to tell me what my hair will look like or what's weather like outside. That's lame, she responded. I use an old Nokia, the one which was secretly made out of toughened titanium or something built to with withstand Holocaust, and was it has snakes on it, which is my favorite game. So I am happy with my phone. Stop it with your new phone, I say irritatingly as I watch Manasi destroying pictures to make thin people look fat and the fat people thin. She make herself thin but her nose grow longer in the process, and I don't think I like her like that. Don't be jealous, she retorts and stuffs her mouth with French fries dipped in ketchup, which is suspiciously thin and wet, buttery, and pinches the scream of her phone and make herself even thinner. That is perfect. That's how I want to be. That's hideous, I say, jealous. She snapped at me. Manasi weighs 93 kilogram at least that she the number she goes by, even though it has been years since she last stepped on weighing scale. She doesn't consider herself a foodier. Our government gourmet with a taste for fine food, because she is quite the opposite. She just eats a lot, eats everything and eat all the time. But unlike other fat people who believe it's okay to be fat, she hates herself, and on day when she hates herself the most, like today, she eats even more. Here's is I say as a man, our only other friend in college, and the one who cooler than us by miles walks toward us with his trademark swagger and half smile, half smirk on his face, which is Georgios from All Angels. What's up, dude? He asked and stretched the U in the dude for a few seconds, and it sounds cool, or maybe it's cool because he does it. Aman is too cool for his own good. He has no business hanging around with us. Please like friends. You just miss our so which remind me that I had gifted a copy of a fine mess, a pictorial book on these leaves of Stan Laurel. and Oliver Hardy to Manasi on her birthday. I had thought it was thoughtful gift, but Manasi thought otherwise and said I am not that fat. She was right. Oliver Hardy was 100 pounds heavier, though he lost 150 pounds before his death, which made him lighter than lighter than girls don't like being compared to heavy male actors. You just missed an important advanced Java class and seeing Manasi lose weight by pinching herself on her new cell phone. Show him. I asked her. Manasi thrust the screen with the thinner version of herself at Aman's face, and Aman say cool, stretching the O still. It sound like that's the only way people should actually say the word. I love the phone, man, he say and start tapping on random application. You can keep it, Manasi say and blushes. That's so sweet of you, but no thanks. He answers. He was now racing a Yogurt 500 down the streets of downtown Manhattan on need for only for Apple iOS, and I can so imagine him do it in real life. It's gift, I say, but it's mine to give away. She snaps her eyes. I see cold when they look at me, and and marshmallow like when they look at Aman. I could play this all day. Aman say, but I have tennis practice. Our college team suck, and I am a part of the suckery. You are awesome. I have seen you play, Manasi counters. You are too kind, he say and just them. Then his car crashes against the wall, and the man in the car pixelates and dies. Blood splashes on the screen, and the phone asks if he wants to continue. I can really do this all day. Yes, you can, Manasi say, happy to have him glued to her phone. Aman handed it back to her. I have snakes on mine. You can play if you want to. I offer Aman my phone. I don't want to beat you, score man. You will always be the undefeated champion of the great game of snakes. It used to be fun though. He said, break a solitary fry in two and eat it. No wonder she in such a great shape. Manasi can take a tip or two from him, especially since she spent so much time staring at him. Aman then asked me about the class and what all we missed. He missed, called me ge- genius at computer language, which is literally true, but true enough. Ask me if I would teach him, and I say, of course, I will. While Manasi just stares at him adoringly. Hey, deep, are you still going to Hong Kong? Did your mother give me your permission? Yes, he asked. I don't need her permission to go anywhere. I stamp my foot. Oh, shut up. She doesn't even let you know. Manasi interjects. She's just a little protective. I say defensively, little. I am surprised you don't have a those CIA anglet things that help track movement. He laughing, but he is just standing there looking handsome in the half smirk, half smile. Still a better investment than iPhone. I say, but do get I something from their charm. Aman say and pats my back. He often addresses me as champion, genius, the man, super dude, and I quite like it. I say, don't get me a book about fat people, Manasi say. Aman is looking away from us. A few girls from other section passes by and wave at him. He waves back at them and they blush the giggly Manasi for frowns. It's never pleasant to have a crush on the college hottest guy, especially when he is already dating a slim, pretty girl. It also doesn't help that Aman is a sensitive and smart and inward sort of way. He is a passageway. You to s- have to have a crush on him in order to move on. Aman leave for his tennis practice and Manasi starts taping on the phone again. She and I read book. We wait for the next class to start. Part 3. It's a big deal, believe me, but but my Hong Kong project is not being celebrated enough. Manasi is uninterested in my going because because I think she will miss me, although she has not said it herself. And mom crying because her only son will be across the border. Actually, two borders if the aircraft flies over Nepal and Indochina, and three if we fly over Nepal, Myanmar, and China, which I would like better since I have never been aeroplane before. I still believe clouds are made of fluffy, soft cotton and not vapor. I would soon to the blue bottoms of this. Attan Technological Service, an Indian software giant with annual revenue of over rupees 7 billion. Choose 5 first year students from over 600 IT and computer science engineering students who applied for a paid internship in one of their numerous live projects. Paid internship for students us is like winning free ticket to a One Direction concert. It is like bravery badge. The woman from ATS had scanned me resume and the ridiculous list of book I have listed as my favorite, and she asked me if I would like work in the development of cataloging software that at ATS was developing, taking the Hong Kong Central Library as a test case. I remember the churning in my stomach, the dizziness, the happiness that coursed, coursed through every inch of me, and I had smiled and nodded my head like baby seal, happy and grinning from ear to ear. I would love, I had said, trying. I had to say, I remember the churning in my stomach, dustling the happiness that coursed through every inch of me, and I had smiled and nodded my head like a baby seal. Happy and grinning from ear to ear. I would love to, I had said, trying control my excitement. I am not sure about the details, but you might have to go Hong Kong for a little while during the project. I will have to get back you on this, the woman had said. I could not wait to tell my parents, and when I did, mom cried and said she would let me go only over her dead body, and dad reminded me of Bengali pride and recounted to me the name of everyone in our family who had ever worked or worked in the library. If all libraries combined to make country, we would be the first family of the country of that country, and I was and going add another feather is cap. Like your friends, please like. We ate muri gondo and shorter match that day, and mom cried some more and then smiled because she saw a Cisco advertisement on television which welcomed us to its human network, and the voice over informed mom that libraries travels across the world, which she quickly interfered as since libraries travel across the world, her son wouldn't have to anything to hold her 19-year-old son back. She was mistaken. Sorry, friends, for disturbance. I love to. We ate muri bondos and social maths that day, and mom tried some more and then smiled because she saw Cisco advertisements on television which welcomed us to its human network. And And the voice-over informed mom that libraries travel across the world, which she quickly inferred as since library travel across she world the, the, wo- the world her son wouldn't have to anything to hold her 90-year-old son back. She was mistaken. Today, the class IT infrastructure and Manasi is an I don't need to concentrate because I have gone through the book cover to cover. I love now books, course book or not, and I enjoy underline underlining the living hell out of course book and making little notes in my flowery handwriting on the margin. Hey stud, when you leave Amanas the week after next, there is still time. I say Aman is grinning. She constantly grinding, and that may be because he know he's beautiful when he's grinding. He's also playing temple run on Manasi's phone and his hand-eye coordination suck, which is strange because only yesterday he won an inter-college teams. Hello, my dear ones. Please like and subscribe to support. I will send you pictures of the library and whatever listening. I say, and I feel, oh, I can't believe you want to be here. The professor look at us, shoot an icy look, and goes back to drawing flowchart on the board. Aman tell me Ridiga does like you. She has like million single friend in Miranda house. You should be there in at my birthday. You will definitely meet someone. I don't think any more will be interested, I say, and not without reason. The last time I met to describe me tall. If I were in a book, I would just be tall character, nothing more. Oh, Imon, we could be going to a club and it will be so great. He said we would even get you drunk. He winked in his disarming manner, and I can see why Manasi and whoever who meet melt when they see. I don't think that's good idea. I say I don't hate club, but sports and dancing are my two big nemesis. My one leg is usually clueless about the other. It's like the Heisenberg uncertainly principle. Either I know how fast they are moving or where they are they are moving, never both. I have been to club exactly twice in my center life, and both those times I stood in a corner playing snakes, dressed in my loose checked checked shirt, my feel something, my ill-fitting jeans, and my ill-fitting jeans and my sorry. Dance with the countless girl in body. This I have been a club exactly twice in my entire life, and both those times I stood in a corner playing snacks, dressed my loose checked shirt, my ill-fitting jeans, and my chunky trucker shoes while Aman waved and met and hugged and danced with countless girls' wet bodies grinded in front of me and looked like perfect opportunity for contagious disease and lies to get passed on. Aman has been trying too hard to me interest in the idea of drinking, but how people you can take Mutashi, I say she will tear up the dance floor. I can't go, I am on a diet, and I will not go anywhere that will put me in vic- vicinity, vicinity of food, she say, even though I know she obsessed with music and dance. She's fat, but boy can she dance, and I don't think it direct just this morning. Ate humiliation humongous sandwich from Subway. Oh, see, Mon Manasi, I can go there and they say my two best friends haven't come. That is not cool, Aman say and make sad face looking vulnerable. Manasi almost cries and say that she will came, and he smile and Manasi request, hey, last seat you three get up. The professor shout and throw a chalk at us. Aman catches it, feel it millimeter away from my spectacles, school with an emphasis on the two O's. The three of us say as me and point to ourselves. Yes, get up. We stand up and he asks, what are you three talking about that is so important? Before any one of us can answer, and by anyone I mean Manasi and Aman, because I am on the verge of tears. He shouts, get out. Aman doesn't hesitate. Manasi follows him outside the class, and I stand there hoping my wet covering my eyes, covering my eyes, curing eyes like schoolgirl from manga comic will melt the professor's heart, but stand there furious, his hand on this hip, and I leave the class. What took you so long? And Aman asked. I was collecting my register. I saw. Oh, shut up, deep, Manasi said to me. Then she turned to Aman like was beginning the professors to let him stay. Coward, she said disgustedly. She googling now diet plan, but soon she's downloading pictures of Zayn Malik, who is one fifth of her favorite band One Direction, and Justin Bieber, about whom has unhealthy amount of information. I didn't beg, I protest. It good the last. It's I good that he lets us out. A man say Ridiga is about to reach here, and if she invite you, you might be tempted. Postpone your Hong Kong trip. Friends, please like.